afternoon, good evening, Suprabhat, Suprabhat, or Dopaher, or Sub Sandhya, wherever you are in the world, in Hindi and in any other language. Hola, ¿cómo están? How you doing, guys? So here we go. I'm here in Envigado. I'm using this ecological park as a backdrop to continue telling my story. I think this is episode 8, 7 or 8, whichever it is. You'll know it because it'll be on the screen and the title. And I'm talking about my experience in India, and basically this part is going to be talking about my experience in Rishikesh in the state of Uttarakhand in India back in 2019. And look at this here, Estación Medio Ambiente. In Spanish means the environment station, you know, being about the environment, keeping things green and clean and healthy for all of us. So yeah. So I was in Delhi before going to Rishikesh. So basically I was in Delhi and I stayed there for 2.5 days. And let's show you all this beautiful stuff here. I love India. Right now I'm just a little doped up because I had to take sleeping pills. I'm taking sleeping pills at night so I can sleep, so I can get to sleep because of the situation with my mom at home, because I'm taking care of her. She can't walk right now. She's in recovery because of a lengthy illness she has right now with her nervous system. And they're inflamed, the ones that go to the legs. So because they're swollen or whatever, inflamed, whatever you call it, she can't walk. Well, she's in the recovery stages and we're going with it. And she wakes me up twice or 3 times in the middle of the night to take her to the bathroom. And that affects my sleep, so I have to take sleeping pills so I can go into deeper sleep. And that way I feel a little better, even though I get woken up twice or 3 times a night. So I'm feeling a little doped up. Buenos días, ¿cómo están? And yeah, so sorry, I'm happy, but I feel doped up at the same time, you know, under the medication, sleeping pills. So I'm in Delhi, so I take the metro, the Delhi metro, which is a very awesome thing to do, the Delhi metro, to use it. I really recommend it. Buenos días. I really recommend taking the Delhi metro. And so it goes everywhere, and I take it to the area of the Red Fort, Jama Masjid, the one that leaves right there. I don't remember the station is. And I get off there and I go to the bus terminal. And I had already bought the ticket the day before. We're there to go to Rishikesh, the town part, not the spiritual area part, which is at the foothills of the Himalayas, but Rishikesh, the town part, is already down in the plains. It's right there. It's only like 15 minutes away from the Tapovan, Lakshman Jula, Ram Jula areas. So this very young guy about 25 years old, and his name is Vishal, from the state of Uttarakhand. I forgot what city he's from or town, Mussoorie or something, I don't remember exactly. And he helps me by because I have no idea of Hindi. I don't speak any Hindi. I'm only learning some Hindi now, really learning some Hindi now. Buenos días. I'm learning some Hindi now just so I can you know, defend myself, survive when I'm back in India in terms of North India. There are many languages in India that are spoken, at least 31 official spoken languages in India. Hindi is one, spoken in many places in India, in North India, like in Delhi and whatever. And if you're down in Chennai or whatever, that's more like Tamil. And if you're around Kochi, Kerala, whatever, they have, I think it's Kannada or some other language. And if you're in the state of Punjab, then it's Punjabi. If you're in the state of Gujarat, then it's Gujarati. If you're in the state of Maharashtra, then it's Maharashtra, something I forget. Sorry, please forgive me. So yeah, the Vishal helps me out, nice guy. I buy the bus ticket with him because he gets me the official price, because you know, you might get scammed in India. There are scammers in India, just like in Colombia, in the States, in Europe, in Africa, in Asia, in the Americas, here, South America, Central America, Mexico. There are scammers all over the place. Some places have more scammers than others. And so I did get that bus ticket the day before. So then the next day I go out there and I sit there. I go about 2 hours before the bus leaves. I get some vegetarian food. It's an overnight bus ride. It's about 8 hours. Overnight bus trip. And yeah, along the way to Rishikesh, we stopped like around 10 p.m., 10:30, because I think the bus left at 8. And I got to Rishikesh at like about 5:30 in the morning, right before sunrise. It was beautiful. It was cold. It was March 1st and 2019. And we stopped along the way like at 10:30 p.m., 11 p.m. at a chai wala on the highway to to Rishikesh. That was beautiful. And I remember it was this Sikh man, this a Sikh selling chai and everything right there at that chai walla place and the bus stops there. So I had some, and I bought some biscuits, cookies, British shaped biscuits with cookies. It was nice, I was able to do that. And wow, this is the end of this trail here. I thought it was longer. I guess I'll just go back the other route in a moment. But this is Envigado. This is one of the apartment building complexes here, gated communities. They're gated communities and very nice places to live. As you can see, Colombia is very advanced in many areas, very modern. This is Envigado, next door to Medellin. Medellin is the second largest city in Colombia, right after Bogota. Bogota is the capital. So it was very beautiful, very nice. I had the chai. Then we continue on. I got to Rishikesh there at 5:30 in the morning. It was still just dawn was just about to happen, and I started seeing the first light come out there at the bus station in Rishikesh. And I'm just waiting. I just wanted to see the sunrise. It was beautiful. I just wanted to see the sunrise, and then I saw it, and then I waited, walked around. I don't know what I was doing. And then I was trying to figure out how to get up to the Tapovan area. I had my SIM card and everything already with Airtel and all that. Hey doggy, how are you? No dias. Camera shy doggy. And so I was waiting, and then I think I took a tuk-tuk. I paid for a tuk-tuk for myself. I didn't get one of those that a lot of people go in it together and you pay like 30 or 40 rupees. 30 rupees at that time was like about 50 cents, 45 cents, because at that time for a US dollar you got like 70 rupees, and now I think it's more like 78 rupees in 2022, but this is 2019 when I was there. And yeah, and I took one. I think he charged me 300 rupees, 250 rupees to get up there. I don't remember exactly how much, but I got it. So I went up to Tapovan, and these are the gyms, outdoor gyms here, open air gyms. And these are the kinds of gyms I use to work out, to do bars, a lot of bars and some cardio and all that, and some bench pressing. This is how I work out. This is what I'm going to do later on after I finish this video. So, yeah, I loved India, and I'm looking forward to going back, guys. I am. Right there in that break, I left you some pictures in the video maybe, so you could get some ideas of Rishikesh and all of that. And maybe I'll leave you some more in a moment, of course, so you can get a better idea. And I'll leave the links below to the videos I made when I was there. I was not a YouTuber, so please forgive the camera quality, the camera ship quality of my filming, whatever, because I was not a YouTuber. It was just for my private memories at that time. I just had a phone. Not like right now I have a gimbal and a GoPro. I'm using the GoPro 5 to make this video. All the videos I make, I use the GoPro 5 or my smartphone. And if you see the quality is much better, it's the GoPro 5. So yeah, get up there at the Tapovan. Hey guys, remember to give this video a like. It helps the video get out to more people and everything on YouTube and all of that. And then tell people about the channel as well. And you can subscribe to the channel as well. It helps us grow, because I really want to grow very big and successful on YouTube only if my stuff is good, when I'm doing the content and you love it and everything, and my personality, and all that good stuff, and the information I give. I love India. So if you Indians want me to get to India faster, and anybody else that is non-Indian, so you can see me traveling through India and living there probably for the rest of my life, but I'll have to be living there every 6 months, because every 6 months on the tourist visa you have to leave the country for 60 days, 2 months. And I'll be traveling to neighboring countries there in Asia, neighboring countries in terms of India, and Nepal and all of that, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and then going back into India for 6 months again when I'm eligible to go back in. And once in a while I'll be traveling here to Colombia to visit my mom and dad and dogs. And that's it, and whoever else wants to see me, but I'll be living in India, so help me get to India faster. tell people about my channel, share it. And I'll be back there and I'll be showing everything, good, bad, ugly and beautiful, especially the beautiful and the good. But I won't be just showing the good and the beautiful, because I also have to show reality, because this is it. I'll be showing old India, new India, modern India, ancient India, beautiful India, incredible India. And now I'm going to leave you with another couple of photos and videos of Rishikesh and continue talking after that in a moment.
হাওড়ার ব্রিজের মতন না, এটা হচ্ছে যে দ্বিতীয় ব্রিজ।
So in Rishikesh, I hope you enjoyed those photos and that short clip when I was there in India in Rishikesh, and I'll probably leave some more before this video is over. I loved India, especially Rishikesh. I was planning to stay in Rishikesh for 4 days, and I had booked my Airbnb for 4 days. I decided to stay 10 days. I extended it by 6. I was supposed to go to Shimla before going up to Balyani and Gargi in the state of Himachal Pradesh. So I canceled my trip to Shimla so I could stay 6 more days in Rishikesh. It was so beautiful, the energy, the spiritual energy, guys, I'm telling you, the spiritual energy was just wow, amazing. That's why I stayed 10 days. I used everything with Airbnb in India, and everything was good except one place, which was in Allahabad, in Prayagraj. But I already talked about that. Well, maybe I didn't, but I'll tell you right now quickly. The place I stayed, in the Airbnb in Allahabad, the guy, it was a guest house, and my room was full of mosquitoes, and the bathroom was as dirty as can be. I had never seen a hotel bathroom or Airbnb bathroom in my life as dirty as this thing. And I complained to the guy and he did nothing about it. He gave me an excuse. Instead of cleaning it in himself, it was just dirty. I was filthy. I was like, ugh, and I didn't have any cleaning supplies to clean it with. And that was the only crappy place. And I did put up a comment on Airbnb about that and everything, and they never posted it. I love Airbnb because I give very good discounts and everything, but one of the drawbacks is that Airbnb doesn't post everything. And I gave a bad review and it didn't come up. What can I do? It was nasty. But in Rishikesh with Divyae, I stayed at Divyae's place. That's his name, Divyae, Divyae. I forgot how you spell it or pronounce it. And his Rishikesh state. I'm gonna leave the channel link to his channel here, and to the other bench, and then so you can check him out. I'll probably stay with him again if I could get a good deal, and if not, and because I need very strong Wi-Fi, I do need something that's about 25 megabytes per second, or whatever you want to call that. Upload and download around that area, so I can work, teach English online because I'm a teacher, making money like that, and I can upload videos and all that of my time when I'm going to be there in India again in 2023 next year. Help me get there, like I said before. Help me get there, guys. You are the ones that can help me get there faster. I'm working, I'm teaching right now. I'm taking a break from my classes and doing some exercise, and I'm going to go back home in a little while and continue teaching online classes. I've been a teacher for 24 years. I said that before and I say it again. And I love teaching, but I love India more, and I want to be there. So the thing there was beautiful. I stayed at that place, and immediately that day I went out to explore, to see what Tapovan was like, because I had seen some videos by Gabriel Traveler and some documentaries on YouTube, 1 or 2 documentaries, but I didn't know Gabriel Traveler, an American from San Francisco. He was born in Canada, so he's Canadian by birth, but his parents and his brother and his whole family is American, only he was born in Canada, and then they went back to the States when he was a few months old, so it's nothing like wow, whatever. So Gabriel Traveler, and I went to see what he had posted on YouTube about Rishikesh, and he's been to India 11 times. 11 times already. He went this year already, like back in March or in April, May, and he says he loves India. He really does love India. So I do recommend that you check out Gabriel Traveler, also Benjamin Jenks, also Rhett And Claire. I'm going to leave all the links down below for you to be able to check out their channels. Harald Baldr, who else? Super Cool Life. Hey Vic, what's up Vic? And your mother. Apke ze hai, auntie. Apke ze hai, auntie. Tum ke ze ho, Vic. For Vic it's informal, so I say tum ke ze ho, because we're friends. But his mother, out of respect, Mataji, I say apke ze hai, auntie. Main bilkul theek hoon. I'm super well, I'm super fine. I'm completely fine. Mujhe kush hai. I think that's how I say I'm happy. Mujhe kush hai. Something like that. So yeah, I'm learning Hindi. So I went to explore, and there are some other YouTubers. I'll leave their channels below, the links to their channels below. Like Ride with Frenchy, he's a French guy traveling through India on a Ducati motorcycle scrambler, all the way from France, all the way from France, all the way to India. And he's in the Himalayas right now, but I think he's in Nepal now. He had to cross over because 6 months visa was already expired, so he's got to go to Nepal with his girlfriend from Turkey, Saliha. So it's all good, it's cool. And I'll leave the links for all their channels below so you can check them all out, because that's all I watch. I watch videos about India. I don't watch videos on YouTube about the United States, about Colombia, about any country, just about India and about Nepal and a few of Pakistan, but I will visit as well when I get there. So yeah, basically I went out to explore, and when I was exploring there, beautiful place. I went walking down from the main road in Tapovan down towards the Lakshman Jula bridge area. So cool, so awesome. I loved it. I love doggies too. This is a big Akita. Hey buddy, big Akita. Hey bud, big doggy. Let me show you some more pictures and photos and videos of my stay in Rishikesh. So what do you think of those photos and videos? Video, whatever I showed you, I don't know, I'm just doing this right now, and then I'll edit later, but you'll already see all of it done when you're seeing this. It was awesome. I went down walking that way. I crossed the Lakshman Jula bridge. I went all the way to the other side, and I was so amazed to be there. I was feeling the Shakti, the Shanti. The Shakti is the energy, the spiritual Shakti, and the Shanti means peace. Om Shanti, 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 Om. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. That first mantra was about peace, and the second part mantra is for Ganesh to remove the obstacles. He's the remover of obstacles, so I can get to India without problems and hopefully faster and all that good stuff. Ganesha, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Traveling Eddie. So I crossed the Lakshman Jula bridge, and I was crossing. I would see the monkeys there, the monkeys that will steal your bananas or your camera or your glasses if you let them, so be careful, beware of that. Those monkeys, they're cool, but they're thieves, little monkey thieves. I cross the Lakshmanjula bridge over, and then I see that statue of Lord Shiva, Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev, Har Har Mahadev. Oh my goodness, I'm a big follower or fan or supporter, whatever you want to call me, of Shiva. I have resonated with Shiva and his way of life for so long. Never born, never died, there's no record of his birth, there's no record of his death, and everything. And people like Sadhguru talk greatly about Shiva, Mahadev, many other names he has. And his former abode was Varanasi, Kashi, Banaras in India. I was in Varanasi too. I'll leave the links in the description box for all the other videos I have made previous to this one about my experience in India. And maybe even at the end of the video, I'll maybe leave 2 playlists if I remember to make them. One about the YouTubers that are there that have been going to India, and the other one about my videos that I have made this year, telling the story about India from episode 1 all the way to this episode. And I saw that statue and I was so amazed. Then I went looking for the Little Buddha Cafe. The Little Buddha Cafe, I found out about that place because of Gabriel Traveler, so I went and I found it there in the Lakshmanjula Bridge area. And so nice. That's the main strip, basically, where a lot of cafes and restaurants and bakeries and hostels and hotels are located. Rishikesh does have luxury hotels if you want to stay in luxury hotels, in terms of the spiritual area of Rishikesh up there. And some people say it's not even Rishikesh, it's just like an extension or whatever. The Tapovan area, the Lakshmanjula Bridge area, and the Ramjula Bridge area. And there are cheap places to stay too, cheap hostels for like $10, $12, $13, $15 a night. Dormitory rooms, private rooms, whatever. When I was there in 2019, I got my rates with Airbnb for like $12 or $13 a night, something like that. And it was pretty good, I liked it. And I went to the Little Buddha Cafe and I enjoyed my time there. I met some cool people, travelers from many countries. See, the thing about Rishikesh is it attracts so many people from so many countries from around the world. Mexicans, Argentinians, Colombians, Americans, Canadians, Frenchmen, French people, Swiss, whatever, German and everything, Russian, Ukrainian, Korean, Japanese, Australians, New Zealanders. What's up, my friend Finn? Finn, how are you, Finn? Finn from New Zealand. He's got his channel on YouTube, Finn Del Mundo. Look for him, Finn Del Mundo, and add to it Guanajuato. That's how you find him easily. He made a very good video in Guanajuato where he's walking around showing Guanajuato City without comments, and that video was viral for him. So yeah, and Finn is planning to go to India when I'm there. I don't know when I'm going to be there, but hey, I mean, it's next year. It's next year. Keeping my fingers crossed, and you guys can help me get there. So I enjoyed all of this. I walked around. It was so awesome, and I met people there. And then Rishikesh, the spiritual energy I told you, so awesome. And then I met this girl named Tula from Australia when I went to see the Jaggard waterfalls and everything. Hey doggy, how are you, doggy? Hey doggy, beautiful doggy. And I went to the Jaggard waterfalls walking. I just wanted to walk it. And along the way I met this girl, this Australian girl, Tula. She was very nice. You'll see her in the pictures where she's bathing in the water, and maybe one with her and me together, me with a different kind of hairstyle. Buenos dias, ¿cómo están? Hey doggy, how are you doing? Hey little doggy, beautiful doggies. And I lost the camera angle. Look at this doggy. Say you want to go to India too? Yeah, beautiful dogs. So I'm a dog lover. So yeah, India was awesome. Rishikesh, I almost lost track for a moment there. I guess dogs make me lose track because I love dogs. I want to say hi to them when they let me say hi to them, when the doggies allow me to say hi. And it was awesome. So I got some, near Gar waterfalls, awesome, with Tula and everything, check it out. Then I went to get some Ayurvedic therapy at a place called Braham Yoga. I hope you see it. Okay, I'm going to put the Braham Yoga right here, right now. The pictures, the photos of the place, so you can see it. And Auntie and Suraj, the girl that runs the place with the guy called Deepak. I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so I just showed you, so very nice, and with the photos I took of some of the therapies they offer there at Braham Yoga, Holistic Health, and I'm going back there to do 2 weeks of detox. I go back in 2023, or maybe I'll be in 2024, because I'll be back in 2023. That's my target, 2023, to be back in India, and I think I'll just make it to Rishikesh in 2024, sometime in February or March, probably March, depending, I don't know, we'll see. Everything depends on whatever happens in the cosmic universe, how the cosmos, the universe, helps me out with this, with the law of attraction, with the Kubera Mudra. Kubera Mudra, look it up. Kubera Mudra. Mudras are things you do with your hands and all that. Different mudras for different purposes. And I got these therapies, one for my neck. I had a problem that I couldn't turn my neck right all the way through because it hurt. And with the therapy I got there for my neck, it helped. Another one, I had a problem with my back, a lot of pain for years. This thing's with the mudra. I mean, with the neck pain, I had it for years. And those two things were healed with 2 days of sessions. And I got Shirodara for relaxation of my mind and brain. And some other things I don't remember what they're called, so nice. Rishikesh was beautiful. And Tula, going back to Tula, Tula pointed me in the direction of Muji Baba. Muji Baba, he's a Jamaican-born man who went to live in England when he was 12 or 14 years old with his mom, who had already been there for a while. And then he went to India, and before he went to India, he had the beginning of the spiritual awakening. And now he's like a famous guru in the spiritual community. And I went to his conference because Tula pointed me in his direction and said, you should go check out this guy. My brother's here for him. I haven't seen him yet, but my brother has gone to the conferences, and she told me where it was exactly. So I did go down there, and what he said that day, there were like 3,000 people in that hall in some yoga ashram in the Rishikesh main part, not the spiritual area, but the main part down there where you go by tuk-tuk, by rickshaw, and it resonated. So I'll leave his channel link below too in case you're interested in that. If you're not interested in spiritual things, then don't click on the link up in terms of Muji Baba. But if you are, check it out. India has a lot of spirituality, so much spiritual places full of spiritual energy, so strong. Rishikesh is one of them. Varanasi is another. Jaggard is another. At least these places that I visited. Prayagraj is another at the Triveni Sangam. And wow, I mean, it's just, life was beautiful there. I loved it. And there's so many more stories I can tell about Rishikesh. And I'm going to leave it for the next video because this is long already. Give it a like if you're liking all of this. And if you want to help me out, remember you can give $1 donation through the thanks button below, or if you want to follow me when I do live streams here in Colombia while I get back to India. I do live streams on Fridays here, Colombia time, sometime after 7 p.m., 6:30 p.m. Colombia time, I don't know, it depends. And I do them for normally 2 hours. And on Saturdays too, as long as it's not raining. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for getting notifications. Click on the bell after you subscribe. There's a little bell, like a little bell, and you click on it for notifications so you can know when I'm uploading new videos or when I'm doing live streams here in Medellin, Colombia, in the Medellin metropolitan area. I love India. Catch you in the next episode.